shall follow, right? Read.
To keep it holy.
We got to keep it holy. We got to keep it separate from all the other 6 days of the week. People say, I worship God every day. That's fine, cool, and dandy, but it's specific rules and regulations for this day. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor.
You're going to work for 6 days. Read.
And do all thy work.
Do everything you got to do. Read.
But the seventh day.
But the 7th day, which is today, read.
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, your Father, the Most High, black God.
That's
read.
right.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
You're not going to do any work. So if the job call you up today, D, say, nah, I can't do it. It's the Sabbath. Y'all should have did something else, work somebody else, get somebody else. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy main servant or maid servant.
So your kids, you got to tell them, yo, it's the Sabbath day. Let's go congregate. Let's go keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. Read. And anybody else who works for you, if you got a little business, you're an entrepreneur, tell them, now we're going to close down today. Read.
Nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth.
So back to the point I made before, everybody knows the Lord made the earth in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. Read.
The sea and all that is, and all that in them is.
Everything that you see right now, the Lord made in 6 days. Read.
And rested the 7th day.
He rested the 7th day. So Dean, now that you're hearing these things, now that you're listening to the Bible, because you've been here for a minute, it's hot. You can come up under the shade if you want, but it's hot. You gotta make haste. Give me another commandment. You gonna cook something up today? Dean? You gonna grill something? You gonna fry something up today? That's against the commandments. That's against the Sabbath. We're not saying you gotta starve yourself on the Sabbath, but you can definitely prep before. You get what I'm saying? What, you got 6 days to work with. What's so hard about prepping for the Sabbath? Make a little nice little cold cut turkey sandwich. And if you can't eat that, if you can't seem to deal with cereal all day, fast. Don't eat nothing. Wait till the sun go down. Read.
Exodus chapter 16 verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord had said.
This is that which the Lord has said. So what's going on right now? Moses is talking to the children of Israel, old and young. Then you're an older man. Moses would have been talking to you, because we lost that way of thinking coming out of Egypt, coming out of that captivity. Read.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath of the Lord. Tomorrow is the Sabbath. Today is the Sabbath. So Moses would have been talking to them yesterday. Read.
Bake that which you will bake today.
Bake that which you will bake today. Meaning prepare, prep. Read.
And seed that which you will seed. And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
That whichever you prepare that you want to eat on the Sabbath, save it. Have it laid up for you so you don't got to cook and be tempted to break God's laws. Because if you're not prepared and you get hungry, what you think you're going to do on the Sabbath? You're going to cook. Read.
And they laid it up till morning.
And they laid it up till morning. The Lord knew everything. The Lord set in place things so our people couldn't find a way out of it. There's no gray area with the Bible. It's either black or white.
Right.
That's right.
As Moses bade. And it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein.
Give me buying or selling. So we're gonna show you there's no buying or selling. We showed you that today is the Sabbath. We're gonna show you how to keep the Sabbath. One rule is what? You're not supposed to do what? You're not supposed to cook today. So if you was going home, fry some chicken, if you was going make some chicken, if you was going to cook it up today, that gotta stop. You learn it today. The Lord is having mercy for you to stop. All these people that's walking past, they don't give a damn. But the Lord felt that you did, however old you may be, it is your time to wake up.
That's right.
Read.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring...
And if the people of the land, the people of Far Rockaway, Mount Ave, Queens, New York, read.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell...
So you see that over there, that table over there? That person is selling. That person, people going over there to buy. Read. This is what Nehemiah is talking about. Read.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
That we who know that we're the children of Israel, that we who are not ignorant no more, we know not to do what?
Buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So if you want to smell good, I'm pretty sure that God's going to be out here tomorrow. You can go tomorrow and buy something from him. But today, you know now that you're not supposed to do it. Read.
Or on the holy day.
Or on a holy day. Because outside of the Sabbath, the Lord gave us other high holy days to keep. Not Christmas, not Halloween, not Thanksgiving. Those are the major black holidays. Everybody go egg Miss Shirley house. Everybody come together, eat the turkey. Everybody come and build the tree up. It's for the family. Those days are wicked. They're not the days of the Lord. Read.
And that we would leave the seventh year and the exaction of every debt.
So we showed multiple times there's no cooking, there's no buying or selling on the Sabbath day. It's a day of rest. You're not supposed to be working. The Lord gave you steps that you should follow, D. Like I said, everybody else is walking past. We can hear them. They're not bringing this law out, the church up there. We're bringing out the laws so our people can wake up. The drug dealer in Far Rockaway gotta stop.
That's right.
The foolishness in Far Rockaway gotta stop. Read.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
The seventh day is the Sabbath of rest. No matter where you read, the Lord set up rules and regulations so we can follow Him. But when we don't do it, the Lord has a controversy with us. The Lord doesn't want to deal with us no more. So that's why when we cleave to the church houses, when we cleave to all these fake religions, and when we get killed in the street, and we asking God why He's not listening to us. Give me that in controversy was on Isaiah. We gonna show you that thing. Because you've been listening. You are special. Read.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 1.
You said we all special? What you mean by that?
One day over here listening to, but they listening. They just don't want to be over here listening.
Yes, sir.
They still listen.
To the point you're making, they have the chance to repent. But right now, they're not who the focus is. The focus is you, D. The focus is you listening to this Bible right now. We're all special as far as these 12 tribes right here. We're all special. But if you don't want to keep the law statutes of God, what are you? You're a bastard. The Lord don't want to deal with you no more. And we're going to show you that. Read.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. Everybody's not hearing and listening to you. Everybody's not doing what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? We just saw at least 100 people walk past in the time frame that you've been standing here. Did they stop? They didn't.
One lady.
One lady. Read.
For the Lord had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
The Lord got a controversy with the inhabitants of Far Rockaway. Does this seem like a condition that we should be living in? Dean, you've been around for a minute. You've seen good times and you've seen bad times. And the bad times is right now the way Far Rockaway looks. They're building all these buildings so the residents who've been here for a minute, like yourself, can't live in them. They don't want you here. So the Lord got a controversy with the people here because we're not getting it. Read.
Because there is no truth.
There is no truth. When we come out here to wake the people up, when we come out here to show them, stop selling drugs, stop being on drugs, women get out of pants, leave that Christian church alone. They look at us like we crazy niggas. Read.
Nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
There's no mercy. We just saw a dude get punched in the face over there and the guy run off. There's no mercy. Our people are bugged out. You can see here in New York they got a saying. In New York, somebody will be homeless, one of our people will be homeless, we'll walk right over them. That's just the spirit of the city. We don't care, there's no mercy here in Far Rockaway. There's no mercy here in New York. Read after mercy.
Nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
There's no knowledge of God, because prior to today, did you know you was an Israelite? A month ago when they told you. Does everybody who know here they're Israelite? They don't. So that's why they continue to do what they do. That's why they continue to act the way they act. Because it's up to us, brothers, these 12 tribes right here, to wake up and say, enough is enough. To wake up and say, something gotta change.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role